Hey guys, welcome to Double Chen News. This is Dan.
This is Eve.
All right, let's talk about the upcoming live-action Mulan movie. Okay, so Disney announced live-action Mulan is coming out, okay?
Yes.
And this is the one that the world is gonna watch in terms of what's gonna happen, because all the other ones, and Aladdin too, and also Lion King, okay, because those are the three where it's very nation specific.
Well, first
and ethnicity specific.
All right. So first of all,
yeah, ethnocentric.
I did watch The Lion King on Broadway,
right.
And it was played by real live characters, like
that's right, with
people
masks, yeah.
with masks, and they casted all minorities,
right?
Like basically all minorities, which was great.
Right.
But here's the thing: I'm thinking if you make it into a movie, it might not be the same because on Broadway you have to use people, but in a movie, for example, if you saw The Jungle Book, they just used animals.
They used rendered 3D animals.
Exactly,
yeah.
but I'm thinking, why would they still use people for a film about lions?
That's another discussion.
No.
We want to talk about what's gonna happen, and something's gonna happen. Okay, already there's a petition online calling for Disney they must cast an Asian Mulan, okay? And it's already been signed by 100,000 people.
Right.
They're taking the preemptive strike. They're not waiting for another so-called Hollywood whitewashing debacle, spectacle, whatever you want to call it.
Well, let's be clear.
Yeah.
Disney has not announced the cast yet.
That's right.
This is not a petition
after the fact.
After the fact that they announced the cast. Disney has said that it will be featuring a mostly Chinese cast. No, here's the thing. People have been taking this to mean, what do you mean mostly Chinese? Are you saying that there's going to be a bunch of non-Chinese in there? But I'm thinking maybe they're going to cast some other Asians.
Sure.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because sometimes, do you know that in different films, they'll even cast maybe a Puerto Ricans as Native Americans.
Sure.
They'll cast people that they think could be interchangeable.
Correct.
Not always the right thing to do. Probably never the right thing to do.
But just the wording of it, just the wording. I mean, Disney, you got PR. You got millions of dollars. You got a huge PR department. And the best you could think of in response was, don't worry guys, they're gonna be mostly Chinese. Disney does not want to make this a debacle. I mean, this is one of the most important figures in Chinese history. Most important figures.
Let me tell you, this is not some fairy tale. First of all, Mulan probably existed. There's an actual poem about her, in Chinese. Yeah. I learned to read that when I was little, and I can memorize it. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of our history. Are you gonna cast somebody that's not gonna represent our history?
I'm not the type of person where I cry whitewash every time Hollywood doesn't cast a lead Asian role when maybe there could be one, right? But there are certain instances, and I said it with Ghost in the Shell, I say it with Mulan, because there are certain characters that is so entrenched in that culture that you have to respect. You can make money any other way. You do it every day right now. The Avengers, the whatever, your blockbusters. Why do you have to make money off of a Chinese? And other people will defend, be like, well, Ghost in the Shell, that they sold it, the rights, whatever. Okay, I'm just saying.
Because I know that Disney, at this point, it's 2016. They know that whatever they do is going to cause a huge ruckus. Right. So I'm thinking they're going to do the right thing and cast the appropriate people.
An Asian.
Here's the thing. I'm not going to say that it all has to be Chinese because
I'm not going to say that either.
This is America. It's kind of hard to already find a huge cast of Chinese American characters because we're thinking they have to speak English, right? Exactly. They're not going to speak Chinese, right? So all of a sudden that eliminates a bunch of great Chinese actors who only speak Chinese. If you have a main cast, and that's going to be produced in America, a lot of times people will be like, well, it's probably better if they can all speak English as well as Chinese, hopefully. But a lot of times you can't find that many people, so it's fine to have some other Asians in there too.
Absolutely.
It's fine. And I'm like, no one's saying all Chinese, but I think that what Disney has been saying is mostly Chinese people have been saying, well, are you going to cast some non-Asians in there? And that's kind of what people are getting kind of preemptively upset about.
China is huge as 56 ethnicities. Let's make her somewhat ethnically, East Asian if we could.
Well, I think that's what people want, and that's what people have been calling for. And I think that Disney will not.
They cannot.
Let me say literally, I don't think they will. I mean, they're not stupid. Here's the thing. You know what we were talking about on the other channel, on the Double Chen show, about their Great Wall movie with Matt Damon.
That's right.
And we got all riled up about that, and some people were like, "Wow, you guys are getting so buttered." Okay, fine. We'll say that didn't really happen. There was a dragon in there. And second of all, Matt Damon could be one of those, like, you know, he came from another country. He's not playing the role of a Chinese character. But Mulan is 100% Chinese.
Exactly.
And you can't really cast somebody the equivalent of Matt Damon.
You can't be like, well, in history. No, look. The story's there, the Ballad of Mulan's there. You know, this is the story that's been. You can't really take any liberties with this story. Okay?
No. You know what's funny? I actually never quite like live action adaptations of any animated films.
I agree.
Is that weird?
That's not weird because I don't like them, but a lot of our friends do like them a lot. I do not like them.
Well, you know, I'm sure a lot of y'all out there really like those, but I'm not sure why. Like, I just like the original version the best. Like, I just wanted to watch the animated film. That's what I have for my childhood. And that's what I like.
And I do too, because I have certain emotions and memories associated with watching those. So when I watch those, it helps me recall those good times when life wasn't so complicated, you know?
I know.
I'm not the type of person where I constantly need new stimuli. Hey, if I could, I'll wear the same shirt every single day. I don't care. I mean, yes.
We'll have to wash it.
We'll have to wash it. You and I, we do like new things, and we do like to explore new things, but I'm also okay with, you know, old things as well.
Well, here's the thing. I really appreciate when an animated film doesn't have an actor or actress attached to it, like an animated character. Like, to me, I just want that animated character to be that animated character. Like, in this case, we're talking about Mulan, right? I would just like Mulan to be the drawn version of Mulan. Like, as soon as you put a human face attached to that character, all of a sudden, it's so-and-so playing Mulan. And then it's not the same for me anymore. I mean, it doesn't apply to everything, because obviously we all both enjoy watching movies, and we all know that the characters in the movie isn't actually the actor, and the actor isn't actually the character. But somehow with something that started out as an animated film, I have a special connection to that animated character.
And in addition, I love that there are genres. The world reveres Disney animated films, right? They've paved the way for so many different other animations and films. So when you do a live action movie, it is no longer a specific genre that is like amazing. It's just another movie. So
it's a movie.
There's no musical aspect. I mean, look.
They could put in it.
But but Cinderella, did it have one?
I don't know. I didn't see. Here's the thing. I didn't watch any of these. Okay, there's been a ton of these. First, there's Cinderella. They did Beauty and the Beast.
Well, they're doing it.
Oh well, they're doing Beauty and the Beast. They did Snow White, and they did Snow White so many times I can't even count.
2.
No. They did way more. And the thing is, every time they do like, scary Snow White, funny Snow White.
But that's it, though. There's only
White.
those. Like, they haven't remade Aladdin. They haven't remade Lion King. This is gonna be a big story. We're just kind of setting you up for this.
No, it'll be a big story if they make a mistake on this. If they ended up just casting all Asian characters.
I think that would be a huge story too, because that would be a first.
Well, that would be a first.
So
that's right.
Regardless,
actually, that would be a big story.
Regardless, I'm telling you guys.
First all Asian cast.
Exactly. Like, anyways, guys, let us know what you think of what's going on so far. You know, I would have loved to give you guys we actually did a video way back about who we think. We'll do another one maybe about who we think we should play Mulan. I don't know right now, because there's new actresses all the time and stuff. So maybe let us know who you think should play the Mulan upcoming. All right, guys, thanks so much again for watching. See you later.
Bye.